Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jabru 777's channel. Okay, so we're back in the garage. I think I need a little explanation. The last video I posted, we had the expanded garage, and I had already shown it off in a video that was kind of like two separate videos. They went way longer than I thought. I had some difficulties with the mouse not working to get my, not the mouse, sorry, the keyboard not working to get my guy to move around properly. So we've basically, with the new garage, got the engine crane you guys saw in the last video. We got the warehouse. We got a few extra things. We did the, I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but this is the Corvette that we got from the barn find. I went back to another barn, one of these barn finds I had out here. Let's go parking, we'll see. So I still have, there's two different parking areas that I have opened up right now. You can store 24 cars here total, which you can get from barn finds and whatnot. I still have a Toyota Supra Targa up there. It's just one of the cars I added in. And I found that in the barn find. I think about $26,000 we paid for it. It'll tell us when we go to the car. So the last episode, I basically pulled the engine out of this thing, put it up here on the block. We've been rebuilding it. I think I bought all these performance parts, or was going to buy, I should say, all these performance parts offline, but we never did. So we basically have an 8-cylinder here. The engine block is new. It's down there. The hood, we've got the new hood. The only thing we can't do is, I can't paint it because we don't have the paint shop opened up. The paint shop's going to require us to be level 30 to get it opened up. So I thought, just let's go with the flow. Let's kind of start doing our own project cars and earn some money. Just make it kind of cool. So let's go ahead. Okay, we got this engine block here. Clearly need a ton of parts, guys. Not even going to mess with this stuff when it comes to the rings and the rod caps. I just know I need all this stuff. So let's get up here somewhere. Start right here. Rod cap. Sell it. Piston. Sell it. Rings. All that stuff. We're going to sell all this stuff. We know we need 8 of it all. Rings are going to be rings. Alright, there's no performance rings in this game. I don't even know. No, don't sell that yet. There's no... I don't even know that you can really buy a, maybe a particular material of a ring, but I mean, I don't think there's any performance rings that would make that big of a difference in real life either. It just has to be done right. Oil filter V8. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead. I don't think so. If you go down to the tuning shop, you take a look for just anything that says filter. You're going to get your fuel filter. You're going to get your air filter. That's it. I'm scrolling up and down. There's no scroll. So there's no oil filter V8. So the regular shop here, we're going to have to go in here and do oil filter V8. Let's get that before we forget. Okay, back to the tuning shop. So you're looking for your rod. So he's going to come up with your piston rods. Now you're looking for the cap. So if you type in cap, you're not going to find any cap because you're not going to have your crankshaft cap. You're not going to have your piston rod caps. None of that stuff's going to be in here. So you just type in rod. It's going to give you the same thing. So we're just looking for a regular piston with a cone rod. This is, of course, the tune shop one. So each piston is going to get, each cylinder is going to get you 1.1 extra. So we're going to go ahead and buy 8. Type in rings. You can see there's no rings, no performance rings here. Go back to the main shop over here, type in rings. Boom, going to get some regular piston rings here, which we need again, 8 of. And here we're going to type in rod. You're going to bring your pistons and stuff up, and you're also going to have your rod caps for the pistons, and we're going to need 8 of those as well. So you can see we don't have any push rods on this one. This is not one of those engines. So now we've got our new parts down in here, so we can start reassembling that if we wanted to. But we still need a V8, a crankshaft V8, and we need our crankshaft cap times 3. So let's go get the crankshaft V8 and the crankshaft bearing cap. All right, so this is still the regular. If you go to the tuning shop for this, and you type in crank, it's going to bring up everything that's going to be crankshaft, and there just isn't. There is no crankshaft that's a performance one either. There's camshafts, but no crankshafts. So your camshaft, I believe this one actually just is a regular camshaft, but I'm not sure. And so we'll wait on buying that. But let's go back over here to the regular parts, and again you can just type in crank. And there you go. You're going to get your crankshaft V8 right here. You're going to get your crankshaft bearing cap, which we need 3 of to hold that on there. So this is going pretty good, guys. This is going pretty good. We're going to get through this quick enough so we can rebuild this engine here on this one. So crankshaft, we're going to sell. The caps, we're going to sell those. Yeah, so camshaft V8. It is the V8 one. So we're going to go ahead and get 4 cam gears and the camshaft V8. So if you go back to this one here, you're going to go home. You want to make sure you get into your tuning shop for this one, because you are going to have the camshaft V8 that is a performance part. I saw right here, camshaft V8, 3.3% power for each one. We're going to do 4. And then we're going to want cam. I guess you should be able to scroll down if there is one. So no, there's no. So type in gear, nothing for that. So your cam gear, whoops. That's the rim shop. We don't want the rim shop. So we type in cam over here on the regular shop. You're going to get your regular cam gears. And we're going to want 4. And I'm pretty sure it's just a regular cam gear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so just go ahead and camshaft V8, camshaft V8, camshaft V8. And our 4 cam gears can all be sold. Okay, so we need the engine head V8 times 2 and an oil pan V8 times 1. So these are going to be performance parts. I mean, not the oil. So you can type in head and it should just come up here. So you're going to have engine head here. Let's look for the engine head V8 right here. 10% for each side. And we're going to need 2 for the 2 different sides. And I can type in pan. I don't think there's nothing that you can really do to an oil pan to make it be performing better. It's just an oil pan. Okay, and then under the tuning parts, we should do exhaust mana, and you should get your exhaust manifold V8 here. You should see it. Exhaust manifold V8. We're going to need 2 of those, and these are the tuning ones. Each one is 1.65% in the power, so that's going to be good. So exhaust manifold V8, get rid of that. Get rid of that old one. Engine heads, get rid of that. Oil pan, I guess I sold already. There's going to be 1 intake manifold and 2 timing belts. Let's go ahead and do those. So there's intake manifold V8 and timing belt V8. So your intake manifold, you should have one. I thought you would have had one of those in here for performance. So let's, oops, screw that little backslash there. Yeah, so intake manifold V8. It's not looking like I see it here. It's got a distinctive shape, so I don't know why I don't see it. Intake manifold V8 OHAV, V8 OHAVL. I don't seem to have one for just regular V8. Interesting. Now these look a little more shiny, guys, so you're going to notice that they're going to be a little more shiny. So come on over here and do intake. You're going to see intake manifold V8. You see how it looks, the shape of it. So that's what you're going to be looking for on your... sorry, we got to do the timing belt. So the timing belt is something you can get under the tuning parts place. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Belt. No, really? Huh. Let's do timing. No, nothing under the timing stuff. Interesting. I would have thought that would have been something we could have got there. Timing belt V8, we need 2 of those. Let's go ahead and pop on that. Timing belt, we got the intake. All those new parts are going to be down here, so you can see that. Oh, oil pan V8 right here. Why did I have a oil pan V8 up here? Maybe I repaired it. I'm not sure. You know what? That's something I might not have done, guys. Probably should go to the repair bench and repair everything we can repair. Okay, there you go. That's fun. Now again, all of the stuff that we know we can have as a... because all the stuff that we repaired, I believe, should go to the bottom, right? No, it should just be where it was in the queue. So that's good. So certain stuff like timing cover, there's nothing you do to performance for the timing cover. The water pump V8, though, I believe you can actually do something to that, as well as the power steering pump V8, and there is an alternator. So let's try the water pump and the power steering pump. for the V8 under the performance parts. So looking for water. Nope, nothing there. Power. Oh, there's a power. Power steering pump V8. There you go. So you can actually get 1.5% boosted total, and I'm seeing that right there. So we'll grab the water pump from there. Oh, and the other thing we wanted to... Oh, darn. Back to tuning parts. The other thing we wanted to get from here was we wanted to get alt, and you want to get an alternator. So you can get a... it's a 1.5% boost for the alternator as well. No, wrong spot. Back to there. With the water pump, however, water pump V8 is going to be just a regular one. There's no boost in that. That's fine. Oh, shoot. That was dumb. I fixed it so I didn't have to buy it. We bought it now. So regular power steering pump V8. We're going to get rid of that one. And we're going to get rid of this water pump. So we already have another one. The alternator, this regular, we're going to get rid of that. Let's scroll down here. We got the boosted one. Okay, so we need idler rollers. We need the B times 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times the B and 1 of the A's. So that's pretty easy. 5 and... I think it's 5 and 2, actually. So just type in idler and get them both. So the B, we need 5 of those. I think the A, actually, we needed 2, so I'll just buy 2. That's cheap, 20 bucks. Okay, so we'll get rid of those here. Idler roller A. Water pump pulley, I have not bought that yet. Okay, so we need a serpentine belt B V8 and a serpentine belt A V8. As long as we also need a crankshaft pulley V8. So let's go ahead and let's just check. I mean, there's type in belt. No, I would have thought there would have been, to be honest with you. Really thought there would have been a type in serp and you get only the serpentine belts. So serpentine belt BV8, we needed that, and serpentine belt A. So serpentine belt A V8 right there. Totally forgot what the other item was I needed here. Oh yes, water pump pulley and the crankshaft pulley. So there's not going to be anything for that water pump pulley right there, and then crankshaft pulley V8. So definitely need to replace that. We're going to need a belt tensioner and engine cover B, engine cover A. So let's see here. Oops. Just type in 10. You'll get your belt tensioner, and then cover, and you're going to see that you got your cover head, engine cover head A, and engine cover head BV8. I don't think, but I better. Oh, I was actually in the right spot. I don't think, but I better check if we go to the tuning part. There's nothing you can do for the cover. Nah, there's nothing you can do for the cover, which would make sense. So engine cover BV8, we need that. Let's pop on that. And engine cover A V8, we need that. Let's pop on that. I could have sworn we got spark plugs already, but I don't see them in here. So I guess we'll go ahead and we'll sell the spark plugs. This engine cover A, actually the B one got repaired. I didn't realize that. I'm not paying attention to those things right now. Let's sell the spark plugs, and we're going to just sell all the engine coils because I'm pretty sure you can get engine coils that are going to be a little more upgraded. And the coils cover, there's only one of them in my inventory, so I think that must have just been only one on the engine because it was a barn find. So let's get the spark plugs. Tune shop, type in spark, and you get some performance plugs here at 0.13 per, so you're going to get almost 1% out of this. Actually, you're going to get 1%. And then you do your coil. Just type in coil. You have your ignition coil. You're going to get 0.75% for each one. And we're going to do 8 of them. You don't see any. I typed in coil to search for that. There's no coils cover, so you know you're going to have, when you type in coils cover over here, you're only going to have the one. And it's only going to be for the V8. So it's buy 2 of them because you're going to need two total, but there's only one option to buy it. So we'll come back up here. We're going to get rid of the coils cover. Fuel rod DI, I do believe that we can get that as a performance item. So I'm actually going to try to take a look real quick and try to get that as a performance item. So you just type in again. You're going to type in fuel, something simple. You don't have to type the whole thing. Fuel. So here you're going to get fuel rail DI right there. Fuel rail DI, direct injection. And we're going to need 2 of those. And each one of those is going to be 4%. So you're going to get 8% bonus right there, guys. That's freaking sweet. Okay, so let's get rid of those ones. That one's the non-boosted one. Throttle V8. I'm pretty sure the throttle is one of those items that you can also get. Oops, gosh dang, I'm keeping my buttons confused here. So let's just type under the performance here, just type throt, see what we get. Okay, yeah, so we get throttle V8 at 1.65%. It's worth it. It's a lot of money, but when you're going to be selling the car for as much as we're going to sell it for once it's fixed up, it's not too bad. Now the starter, there's nothing you do to get a performance starter as far as I know, but it's not going to hurt us to take a super quick peek here. Just type in start, and yeah, I got nothing there for that. Okay, I think we have pretty much all the pieces we're going to need. The only thing I can think of that we might not have gotten that's probably on the car. It's probably on the car, but just was missing in terms of the parts. And that is going to be, you're going to need your fuel. Type in fuel again because we're going to need the fuel filter. And the fuel filter is going to get us that 0.6%. So we might as well grab it. The fuel pump, we know we're going to need one of those eventually. And if you look, there's no fuel tank in here because the fuel tank is going to be just under your regular here. Because when you type in fuel, you're going to see the fuel tank. So we're going to grab a fuel tank. We could probably repair it, but I'm just getting ahead of the game here. So let's click in on the engine, go to part mount, and let's start putting this thing together here. Let's see here. All this stuff shouldn't take too long. Trying to get this done before the timer goes off, guys. So I've got my timer. Not only is for the timer for the video tonight, it's a timer for dinner. I'm cooking chicken, and I've got to go ahead and check on my chicken, and then I got to put some veggies in to try to get the kitties to eat the veggies. So normally when I put the stuff together, I will put it together with I'll put the piston in, and the performance ring, regular rings. But then I'll put the rod cap on, and I'll just do it like that, so that even though it's 2 different parts, it's really only one part. And I'll make sure that I'm getting it done, correctly. Okay. You can see the difference too in the parts. The performance parts there, it's got that sort of black color to it, and then as we zoom in on the cap here to install the cap, you'll see the cap is just more of a silvery color. Pretty cool. I'm liking it. A series that I had going, guys, and well, my computer kind of got lost on me, was the Diesel Brothers. I'm going to get that one going again, but there's going to be a lot more sort of skipping stuff in it. I'm gonna do a lot more piecing together things, and I want to try to get a little bit of money in the bank and get it to the point where I'm actually building, a little bit more interesting stuff than just kind of the basic jobs to earn money, which is just literally rinse repeat for all those kind of games in the early going. There has been some. Wait a minute. Let's just unmount. I think that there was. No, oh yeah, that is my performance wheel. Flywheel didn't look the same for some reason. Put on our performance pump there. Let's back out of this. I don't like the way the engine turns. I'm going to look at the base. I'm going to rotate my engine back around. Went the wrong way, but that's okay. All right, so there. Yeah, I like this better. I like this view a little better. Oh, look at that. see, now this engine, when you put this particular engine block head on here, you're going to notice it's got all the springs and push rods already in there. Some of them are designed like that. Other ones you have to actually take it out of there. Take, you know, each little push rod out and everything, which is kind of cool. Nice and shiny, though, isn't it? Oh, look at this. This thing's coming together real nice. Be a high performance little machine here. We've only got the performance plugs because we sold all the other stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. The ignition coils are only going to be the performance. Don't have to worry about that. There is no performance cam gear. Would have thought there would have been. Doing something with the weight of it or something. Not quite sure how that works. Yeah, I still forgot to turn that that shine off in the options, guys. Sorry. I'll do that as soon as I'm done this video. I'll turn that off this time. Okay. Alright, get these plugs in. We're going to be pretty much down to the nitty-gritty here for how much stuff that we can how much we can put together. It's coming together pretty darn good, pretty fast. Alright, crankshaft pulley. Let's get that in there. Idler roller B. A lot of these little suckers. Complicated machine, huh? This is just a simplified version of it too, in terms of you know, all the little intricate parts and stuff like that. Alright, water pump pulley. Idler roller B. Belts on there, belt tensioner. Idler roller A. Alright. Is that a little bold? I have a hard time seeing with the with this sheen or shine or whatever it is on there. I'd have my he's my friend forever. We've known each other since grade 2. I call him my brother, but anyways, I had to have him help me figure out how to turn that off initially, because it's not called anything you would think it would be called. And if I'm remembering anywhere near correctly, I believe they actually call it the it's like part of the anti-aliasing or something like that. I don't really know. I don't understand when it comes to the graphic stuff why certain things aren't just called what they would appear to be. Like, that's shiny, you know. It's like anti-shine. Turn off the shine. So it's just it's one of those things. But I will take a look for it, guys. I'll make it. It actually makes the engine look better. I mean, the shine is cool, but it's just makes it look better with that shine off of there, and it's probably going to be easier on everyone's eyes taking a look at it too. So as far as I know, we have everything on here. We're not, if there's any parts that you didn't buy, I mean, it's going to show you. Like right now, if I didn't have the clutch plate, it would just tell me I didn't have it, but it's still going to show me that I could put something on there. And these were performance pieces too. The flywheel wasn't, but the clutch parts are. It's not that there right there. Release pin, it's not. So okay, guys, so there is our frickin' beautiful looking engine now. Oh my goodness, that looks so sexy, doesn't it? That looks super sexy. And unfortunately, we're gonna put it back into this, which is still rusted. So 100% on the brake servo pump. We fixed up the ABS stuff. We did the radiator and all that kind of stuff. Did not do, I don't think, the air filter. All these clips are at 100% though, so we may have already done this. Let me just pull this off. If the air filter itself is 100%, oh, it's, yeah, we did this because it's the bonus filter, so we definitely did that. So let's put this stuff back together here, guys. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so we've actually done everything in there we can do. So right now we're just going to go ahead and put that engine. We're going to drop that bad boy back in there. So let's move the equipment back over to lifter bay A. I think you go here. You're going to install an engine. Yeah, no, you got to take it off of the engine stand first. So take off from crate. Yep, okay. And you install it, and then you're going to find it. You're going to see everything on here scrolling through is 100%. Beautiful engine. So let's go ahead and return that to where it came from. And look at that. Oh, it's so nice. It's going to be some power. So already, I think if you go to your car status and go to sell it, you can see now that you're getting $39,000. We were getting 22 initially, so we're already up quite a bit. A lot of that is just in parts. But once everything is done completely, I think that it gives you some sort of restoration bonus here that is significant. But the car has to be, 100% with everything. So right now it's missing the right side mirror, missing the left taillight, missing the right taillight. A bunch of things are missing on this that we'll have to fix up. So, but then you'll get your restoration bonus, and this will be a sweet looking ride. So. Oh, and that's good timing because there goes the timer, guys. Normally I would just go right through it, but like I said, I've got to check on dinner tonight. So, hey, if you liked the video, give it a like and a subscribe for me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get back into this exact build next time, and try to sell the, get the body finished off, get some of the underneath stuff finished off, and sell it. What I may do off camera is pull all the body parts off, get the new ones bought, get all of the suspension stuff off for the front and the back and the tires and everything. And get it all ready just to sort of be installed so you can kind of see the finished product and you don't have to go through all the slow work. So anyways, take care, guys. Have fun gaming, and until next time, be safe. Cheers for now.